Here we go again. Hello everyone, it is I, lol2066, and today we have another drama video. I'm wholeheartedly so tired of this back and forth, so let's just cut to the chase. I'm doing this because Moon's gone and done something stupid again. I'll start this off with saying that you should not bully or harass Moon. I want to remind you that Moon is under 13. Does that mean what she did is invalid? Fuck no. But does that mean you should have the right to go and send a harassment on TikTok because she made some shit up about me and my friends? Fuck no. Please stop harassing Moon. Okay, well, what has Moon done this time? I think this TikTok sums it up pretty well.
What the fuck I'm supposed to say?
Honey, this TV boiling. I'll use this ha hee hee skit to prove my point. Hey, Moon, weren't you in, other relationships after you left us? Like, you were in that one relationship with the Clyde and the Pastel Llamas. Oh, and then once you got out of that one, you were in a relationship with Thrasher and her group playing Minecraft together. Oh, and then after that, you had a relationship with other gacha tubers. Oh yes, so that totally means we stopped you from making friends. Yes, you were entirely incapable of the ability to make friends again. Well, shit, better lock us up, huh? I'm gonna be honest, I've crafted this script about a year ago, so some of the stuff has been cut out because of its relevance or just forgetting what it's about. This is the entire rest of the Moon drama from start to finish. I'm not doing this for Moon to feel worse. Granted, she might actually feel pretty bad right now, but I'm making this for Moon to improve. Moon, if you really want new friends, you gotta clean up these unlikable qualities. Alright, let's get into this. If you really want to know about what happened previously, I'd highly suggest watching my other videos. To sum it up simply, the first drama was around Moon faking suicide and a variety of other things. The second drama was around the Jammer YYVD and Ida's giveaways accounts, but more or less it's about Moon stealing items from both of those accounts. That basically sums up what happened, but there is so much more new information. Now I'll overview what these videos will talk about. The third drama, Moon and a Clyde, and the videos that followed. The fourth drama, with the Pastel Llamas account. The fifth drama, about Thrasher and her group of friends. And finally, the current situation and some side information, basically not involved in any drama, but still relevant. Before I begin, I want to tell you that this part of the drama involves many touchy subjects that may be offensive to some viewers. You have been warned. Now let's get into the third drama. How did this drama even begin? Essentially, I'll sum it up quickly as possible. Lightning round, go. So basically, a group of us were in this group chat on Discord. We're just gonna call it Big Drama Chat. These people included me, Scar, Wolfie, Thrasher, a Clyde, Flaming, and Moon a bit later on. On April 11th, 2019, my 3 drama videos about the second Moonlife drama came out, addressing the issues posed within this chat. After this time, supposedly, Thrasher randomly DM'd Moon asking if she could keep a secret. This then led to Thrasher admitting she disliked Scar. To which Moon then provided us with the evidence. However, considering the fact we did not trust Moon, we didn't believe her. This then either caused Moon to send Thrasher the following messages, although it can be believed this may have been Thrasher herself saying this. The next day, on April 12th, around 2 p.m., me and Scar decided to create a sock puppet account to go undercover to reveal some evidence against Moon, specifically surrounding her scamming behaviour. Then at 3 p.m., Moon created a new video which exposed Thrasher.
My brakes been kiss on my face, so where are you coming from? Can't read the signs, so I draw the line, then you go and bend it some. The moment everything is said, your words, they bring me back again. It's so insane the things we do in the name of love. My friends, they say I should run away.
The BDC noticed the video at 5 p.m. and me, undercover as Rainbow the Pug, and Scar consoled Moon to receive her opinion. She provided evidence against Thrasher, proving Thrasher's guilt. This caused us to begin to trust Moon again, and at 6 p.m, Moon sent the following to Scar. Later on that night, we all posted our apology videos. At 8 p.m. on that night, Thrasher sent us the following. This behaviour is extremely similar to that of Moon's, and it can be suggested that Moon's behaviour may have influenced Thrasher, and then furthermore a Clyde to say and do such things. At 9 p.m, Moon formally joined the BDC and pledged her good behaviour to us. Later on, at 10 p.m, Moon and Thrasher confronted each other, Moon having this to say and Thrasher continuing to be upset about the problem. On April the 13th, Thrasher created an apology video. Later on in the day, however, Wolfie proceeded to remove Thrasher from the group chat. Later on in the day, Thrasher confides in Scar about how she feels upset with being kicked out of the BDC, to which Moon feels no remorse for. Thrasher was then added back to receive her second chance. Scar, mind telling the audience what happened the night before everything?
Basically, I was playing Roblox with Lol at the time, and while I was doing so, I was messaging Moon. I was asking her about a Clyde because I was genuinely curious if she knew why Clyde was upset and what had happened. She replied saying how she thought a Clyde was perfectly fine, even though a Clyde was devastated in our family group chat. This is more proof showing that Moon has zero sympathy for a Clyde. Soon after this, Moon said how she went back in time in Animal Jam and wanted to log into her account. I said how I heard that there was a site where this could be a hack, and she started freaking out. This went on for around 10 minutes until she finally told me that it was just a prank, which made me lose a lot of trust in her because I was worried for her. After we gave Moon another chance, she posted really uncomfortable gifs and photos. We asked her to stop multiple times, but she never would listen to us, and whenever we explained how something would make us uncomfortable, she would just completely disregard it. But not just making us uncomfortable, but annoying us by blasting loud music or just loud videos in general.
Thank you. Right, so this drama continued into the next day. I would like to mention that we were in the thick of the drama right now, and I do not stand by most of my actions during this time. In many of these messages, I act completely hypocritical, biased, and rather pretentious. We are not perfect and make mistakes. From these mistakes, I have learnt to be a better person moving forward. At the time, my birthday was coming up, and I would have liked to forget about the Moon drama. On April 21st in the BDC, I won't provide screenshots due to respecting the Clyde's privacy, but what happened was a Clyde was upset due to some bullying and some other personal matters. I would like to take the time to point out that I was extremely sensitive to topics such as mental disorders and commonly got over-aggressive when people claimed to have them. I was recently diagnosed with autism and ADHD as well. I've seen a lot of people online get upset about things and then claim they are depressed, which irritated me quite a lot. Coming from someone who has dealt with mental disorders myself, it stung to know that people use the shield of having something wrong with them to be able to escape punishment or to manipulate others into getting what they want. This will be important later. Anyway, everyone was backing up a Clyde and trying to be supportive. However, Moon's reaction was very disinterested and lackluster. On April the 22nd, Moon was quick to inform us that a Clyde had supposedly attempted suicide. Something which Moon has been known to do before, again proving my point that Moon's poor influence has shown through other members of our group, e.g. Thrasher and now a Clyde. As soon as a Clyde comes to admit the truth, however, Moon is rather forward with her own experiences. This implies that Moon is attempting to gain some sort of sympathy from her own experiences rather than focusing on the present situation that is a Clyde almost taking her own life. Moon seems to be either begging for our sympathy or attempting to get a Clyde in trouble with us for mistakes we've criticized Moon for making. This then preceded the following messages and images to be created. Later on in the day, Scar and I created what's formally dubbed Old Family, or at the time known as Family Away from the Drama. This group chat was created, as the name states, to get away from the drama. It included all the members from the BDC, excluding a Clyde and Moon. I was feeling uncomfortable with the direction of the BDC and the relationship with Moon and a Clyde. As stated previously, I had my own personal issues regarding supposedly faking mental disorders, supposedly being the key word. I also didn't exactly wish to be involved in the venting. While sure, they were my friends, I wasn't mentally prepared to deal with such situations. To avoid getting into further drama regarding Moon, I decided to create the Old Family and take a break away from the BDC, which I believe was the best solution. The following conversation took place with me addressing my opinion, albeit somewhat poorly. However, this doesn't mean that I shouldn't have believed in Moon and a Clyde's emotions. In fact, I see where I went wrong and I apologize for not trusting in them. They may have very well had depression, and I am sorry that I didn't understand how to respond appropriately to this at the time. However, in my defense, me and my friends had the right to not trust Moon's sudden depression story. This is because Moon has a track record of lying about serious stuff. She once even lied about committing suicide, so lying about depression, at least from our side of the story, seemed not so far off. On the 23rd of April, some stuff went down. Scar, would you like to tell them what happened?
So I had just woke up, getting ready for school, and a client messaged me in the morning wishing me a good day at school. I wasn't able to reply since I was just leaving for school when I got this message. And then all of a sudden, I looked at some of the messages on our family group chat to see a Clyde had been in contact with Moon. And they seemed to be talking, but then stopped talking for around an hour. Then all of a sudden, a Clyde was saying how she thought we were fake friends and she had no friends in life. I couldn't reply to these messages because I was going into a appointment for my scoliosis. I was waiting in the room when I saw my phone blowing up with back and forth fighting from Lol, Clyde, and Moon. I was trying to catch up in the situation, so as you could see in the screenshots, I was really confused.
Shortly on that evening, it turned into a massive screaming match between myself, Moon, and a Clyde. A Clyde and Moon then probably figured out about the old family group chat due to this message from Scar. I'd like to point out that Moon and I had the same profile picture, that being the same as my YouTube icon. This becomes relevant much later. I wish to point out that I'm embarrassed by this statement. It is completely hypocritical and rude for me to ask this, and now I understand that. I struggled to convey my opinions properly, and I had a very short-minded opinion on how people deal with emotions. In my defense, I have the right to suggest that I do not want to be involved or attribute to the venting. I had my own personal problems at the time and really couldn't help others when I was spreading myself so thin. Same thing goes, however, I would highly suggest seeking professional help for such things, but you really don't have to. Exactly how you do not need to provide proof for such things, nor should I have expected to be entitled to receiving such proof. Even suggesting that, because it's my birthday, that everyone should treat me like a queen is disgusting behaviour that I deeply apologise for. We were deeply offended by how Moon and Clyde discredited us out of the blue despite our group's consistent support for their well-being beforehand. This caused the massive argument. It wasn't just the arguing between me and Moon, however, also Wolfie joined in the DMs as well. After all of that drama, they both left the group, blocked all of us, and made their own group chat called The Depressed People, something which made me even more suspicious of Moon's motives. Preceding these events, the following videos were made: Wolfie Cat and Scarpunk Kitty Cat Rant, and Rant Part 1. A Clyde featured as a friend of Moon in some of these. While the videos have been privated, the general idea of most of them is that Moon called us cyberbullies and basically added nothing more to the conversation except that we're bad people without providing evidence. Most of these videos included her and a Clyde either being on Animal Jam or Animal Jam Play Wild, and none of the videos were scripted. Hey guys, this is Future Lol here. I just forgot to put this in the video, and I think it's important information. So basically, if you wanted to know, if this is a fake account, or if these videos have actually been privated, these are embeds from Discord. So first things first, let's click on this YouTube URL. This obviously redirects us to YouTube, which will take us to the video. And as you can see, it is privated, so this proves that it is, well, obviously privated. Now, you might be asking, okay, well, what if you just created a fake account and you're the one who created this thing, this fake Moonlife account? Well, I can prove that this is also Moon. If you click on this URL, it should take us to Moon's current account. So just go here, and it takes us to her current account, which is known as OneCringyBoi, and I can confirm that this is Moon. This caused a giant flame war in the comment section between us and her. She created more videos following this. More specifically, a very important video came out. The video detailed the song Fuck Fake Friends and was made in the style of an Animal Jam music video. The video called out me, Scar, Wolfie, and Thrasher in a very obvious way. Supposedly, it was poorly made and the thumbnail detailed the message, sorry but not sorry. Since this video was derogative and spiteful towards me and my friends, we disliked it. Considering the fact it was made to offend us, that makes perfect sense why we would show we were in a pose. Disliking something is showing our opinion in a better manner than calling out the user. On YouTube and in many other areas of life, you are fully allowed to say you dislike something. Then the next video came out titled Seriously More Drama. This video was poorly scripted, and once again, Moon called us out for being fake friends, but on top of this said we weren't allowed to dislike her video because it's cyberbullying. I understand we were not really being cooperative with Moon by commenting consistently on her posts. However, she needs to understand that her videos called us out, and we had the right to defend ourselves. Considering the fact she'd already blocked us from commenting, we had to take matters into simply disliking the videos. Once more, disliking something that is meant to bash our reputation and offend us is obviously going to get hate, and she needs to be careful about how she displays her opinions. She eventually made another video titled, My Enemies Are Still Watching My Videos. This said the exact same points and claims as to the previous video. Again, Moon claiming the same situation about the disliking and commenting being similar to cyberbullying. In most of the comments, we were providing our opinions, while some were considerably harsh. Following this video, she created another video titled ... There hasn't been any statements left over from what this was about, however, I assumed it followed the same lines as the previous examples. However, you might be wondering what we were doing at the time. Personally, I was getting sick of the back and forth and wanted to move on. I told my group that we shouldn't post hate videos since Moon doesn't really care, she won't listen, she'll just continue to hate. So she made all those videos and never really got a true response from us. We were kind enough to ignore her as much as we wanted. This is the end of this video, but hey, stick around, there's still much more to come.